Hi everyone and welcome to first grade. I'm Miss Hester and this is room 21 and I'm just going to give you a tour and talk a little bit about first grade. So as your student comes in, this is their morning routine. So they get a pump of hand sanitizer at their table. They greet myself and their friends around them. Then they go to their desk with their backpack and they take out their homework binder, which we'll talk a little bit more about, and then they start their morning journal and wait to be called to go to their locker. So as you come in our room, our books for the week are displayed, and right now we are reading about germs and reading about characters, and we're focusing on the character trait of kindness and how to be a good friend for the start of the school year. If we turn around this way, I'm going to show you our library and our word wall. Each student has their own book box. So we have book boxes in our library, and in their book box they have books that they use for the week. So they get to select their books that they want to read for the week, and then they go into our book quarantine for a few days, and then they get switched out every week. So our word wall lets students look up at all the sight words that they need to learn this year. Next, I'm going to show you our work wall. So up here is where I display students' work, so we change it out every week. This week we made a directed drawing of chrysanthemum. So you can see all the students followed a drawing of chrysanthemum and they all look different, they all use different colors, and they did a terrific job. So their work deserves to be celebrated and displayed. Each student has their own locker. In their locker they put their backpack, their lunch, their snack, all their extra supplies. We have 2 students at a table this year, and they have their supplies like their morning journal, their crayon and marker box in their seat sack. That way everything is right in a arm's length for them to grab. If you look up here at our smart board, this is what students see when they come in. So they will see a question with a journal prompt, and they will have to finish it. So every morning when they come in, they start working on their journal right away, and they write the date at the top. So we're practicing writing the date in our journal along with the sentence starter. So every morning I have a sentence starter for them, and they write it down, they fill it in, and they draw a picture. If you come over here, you will see our morning calendar. So every morning we do calendar together. We talk about our days of the week, our weather. We are practicing counting to 100, so we are keeping track of the days of school. So far we have been in for 8 days. We practice counting by 2s, 5s, and 10s every morning as a part of our calendar so that we are practicing our counting skills. And the next thing I want to talk to you about is the homework binder. So each student has a homework binder that comes with a math pouch along with a lot of different materials inside. So each child has a reading log that they fill in with what they read that day. Here is our spelling menu. So each week we have 10 spelling words and 5 sight words. So they pick 1 activity a day to do. Here are all of our sight words for first grade along with some ideas for practicing. We have our 120 chart and ideas to use with your number 120 chart. We have a blank one, so if students want to have any extra practice, they can practice filling them in. And there's a lot of different math mats that they can use at home and practice with. So whenever your child maybe doesn't have a lot of homework or finished their homework and they want to do more practice, feel free to use these math mats for extra practice. There's an expo marker in your child's pouch along with various manipulatives. Another component that I just want to talk about is Seesaw. So we started using Seesaw at the beginning of the year. We have just been using it to practice with our math homework for the first week of school and the second week. So moving forward, we will continue to use Seesaw. Our remote learners are using Seesaw as well. They are able to access all of the assignments that we are doing in school and just working from home and posting them so that I can see them. In case we do go remote, we will be using Seesaw as well. So that's why it's been important for us to practice using it at home. And our computer teacher, Mr. John, is also teaching the students to use Seesaw in the classroom during the month of September, which is great because the students are having a lot of fun learning about all of the different tools. So that is first grade. I am very excited for a fantastic year in first grade, and I hope that you and your child are too.